Caitlyn, sister face. This year, I have grown so much more aware of the power of our sibling love. In the past, we have always been good friends, hanging out and loving each other. But since we have gotten older, and you have moved out, and I've gone to college, and Aaron's been around, we've begun to peek out from underneath our mom and dad's wings. It seems as if we've become more like best friends than ever before. I was afraid at first, when you moved out and I had another state and all that, and as we made new friends, that we'd start to split up. But to my surprise and joy, the opposite has become the reality. Now, I do believe that much of the reason that our sibling love has remained so strong, and even gotten stronger recently, is because of you and your reliability and your generosity and your love. As we've moved away from each other and new things have come up to occupy our time, you've made it a point to schedule get-togethers, lunches, runs. By the way, I've been really happy to be able to run with you recently. It's just really wonderful. And you are the one that invites us to lunch, and most of the time pays for it. You schedule get-togethers with Grandpa. You buy us gifts. You take us out for dessert, and bug us with texts and calls when it's been a while since we've had our last sibling chat. You make sure that we keep in touch, and that when we see each other, we make it special. You take the time to call. You care enough to remember and to give us your resources, your love, and you love enough to express so much joy and excitement when you see us that it is unbearably contagious. Impossible not to just boil and bubble up with excitement to see you too. You haven't seen it yet, but I've told you about the movie Aaron and I saw called Your Sister's Sister. And in it there's a scene that reminds me so much of you. So there are two sisters who haven't seen each other in a while, and there's one sister that's coming to visit the other. And the one that's come to visit, I'll call that sister number 2, cuddles up into bed with her other sister, sister number 1, and starts talking to her incessantly because she's so excited to see her. And the other number 1 is a little more tired and wants to sleep, but she's just as excited even though she's not expressing it. And after a moment, sister 2 says, "Are you tired? Because I can't sleep because I'm so excited to see you." And she whispers this in her ear. And it's incredibly adorable. And what sister 2 says reminds me so much of something you would say that when I saw this I nearly cried. Your love is like this, Caitlyn. It glows so powerfully through your smile and your actions, and it makes it so impossible not to feel the same way. You have a way, when you take time to spend with someone, that you make them feel special, like they're the only person in the world. Mom says it this way: Caitlyn, Caitlyn makes lemonade out of everything. When you take time to be with me, I feel this way because I know you have a busy schedule, yet you make the time to spend with me, that you worked hard for the money, and yet you're willing to give it up for me, that you have a lot of people to love, but in this moment you seem to give it all to me. And I have no doubt that you make others feel the same way when you spend time with them too. Man, the more I think about it, the more I think of examples of how you do this. I know that when you take Grandpa out for lunch, he always seems so happy. That when you call Mom just to talk to her, that later she's so excited about it and she tells me all about it and how special she felt just to talk to you. Even today, when you texted me that extra text, "I get to see you soon," I felt your love so strongly. You make me feel like the only girl in the world, like that Rihanna song. And whenever Aaron and I know we're going to be able to spend time with you, we feel like it's such a big deal. Like, oh yeah, I get to have sister time today. There's nothing more awesome than that. You're definitely someone to be proud of, Caitlyn, and someone to be loved. Because that's how great everyone else, that's how greatly you love everyone else, with respect and generosity. I could go on and on with more reasons to be proud of you for being my sister, and I really wanted, I can't, I have to stop writing at some point. But this is something that has stood out to me especially, so I thought I'd express my appreciation of it, particularly on your birthday. I love you, and I really do think you're the best sister I could ever ask for. No doubt about it. So happy 22nd birthday. I love you to the moon and back, and one less than Jesus.